Hey guys, it's your host of the Garchomp Daily again. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm here at you guys again with another video as I promised. Just because going over just some crucial information that I even took noticed when I was going through the trailer for Legends ZA again, and just some stuff I think is confirmed when it comes to just what we're going to see from the enemy team that's going to obviously give us trouble within the game. And I think everything that I've said before about, Jett and Vinnie may be correct. Especially, with Quasartico, however you want to pronounce it. But with that being said, I guess we can get into it. And the reason why I want to emphasize on this is because if we're going to follow the pattern that we did with Lysandre, that means both Vinnie and Jett should have a Mega to them. And there is no confirmed Mega Stone, but if you do look at Jett's design, Jett has a wristband on her left wrist, and that may be her Mega Ring that she has on. Who knows? I mean, she definitely seems a little bit more futuristic. But you also gotta take a look at where where her where her corporation is actually held. And when you look at it on the map, it's to the top left of Kalos. But do you want to know exactly, why that's important? The main reason why that's important is because other people have made it very apparent that their base of operations is right over where Lysandre's old base used to be. So there's no coincidence to that. With it being more of the northwest part of Kalos, where Lysandre's base was, this is where theirs is, and that's obviously going to play some type of role within the game. You just don't take an obvious placement like that, especially with how towards the corner of the map it is, and that's where Lysandre used to be. So you don't try to fool people that way. So I'm telling you now, a Quasartico, or however you want to say it, they're going to be the main enemy corporation, I guess, that we have to handle with, including Jett. But even, with Jett again, it says, Jett is the CEO of Quasartico. It's a large corporation driving Lumios's urban redevelopment plan with the aim of shaping the city into one that belongs to both people and Pokemon. It seems she hopes to deepen the bonds between Pokemon and people. Who does that sound like? To me, just with how vague and almost looming that feels, it's giving me Lysandre vibes. It's definitely feeling like Lysandre. And with that being said, Lysandre, he had a Mega Gyarados on his team, and I'm going to look into what we could see possibly with with what the Megas will be for the enemy team, especially if Jett and Vinnie are the main bosses we have to go after. Jett, I was thinking, may have some. This is going to be a stretch, but I'm feeling she may have a Dragalge, but a Mega Dragalge. And Dragalge is just one of those Dragon type Pokemon that is, it's a nice Pokemon. It's a little bit slower, but people use that to its advantage. And I think it wouldn't be a bad idea for it to get a Mega Evolution. And it may be one of those that do. Again, they like giving Mega Evolutions to Pokemon that need the notoriety. And Dragalge definitely needs a little bit more notoriety. So with that being said, I wouldn't be surprised if she has something like that, like a Dragon Poison, just so she because being a Dragon Poison, because a dragon's all cool at the front, but being poisonous or being like serpent-like, that could definitely fit her, because she looks like she is calm but endearing, but secretly she is a very dangerous snake, and if you get too close, she will bite you. That's at least what I'm getting from her entire persona that we got here. But going on to Vinnie. Vinnie says, he's a large man who wears sunglasses. He works at Quasartico as Jett's secretary. Excuse me. He always seems busy and has a reputation for being a fast worker. Again, this guy looks like a very aggressive henchman. He may not show a lot, but he definitely looks like he would be like one of the bosses of all of the grunts. You have to get through him to get the Jett. And it kind of looks like he also has Pangoro and Lopunny or Baneri. Yeah, I think that's Pangoro or Baneri within his hair, or unless that's Pancham. We would have to see what he has on his team, but I can't really see. But I'm going to foresee that, some people are saying, oh, he's going to have a Mega, Pangoro. I think he's going to have maybe Pangoro on his team. And I think that would be a really good way to introduce Mega Pangoro. But I feel that's too, gimmicky for him to get, a Mega Pangoro. And I think he may have a Mega Lopunny. Or maybe he'll have two Megas. I mean, he can only use one in battle, but I think it would be cool. They has two Pokemon that he could, switch to, or maybe, one battle you have him use the Mega Pangoro, and the other one he uses Mega Lopunny. Who knows? Or they make it to where the AI only Mega the Pokemon that's going to have a better chance of, beating you, by type advantage. But that's just my theory. Vinny's kind of a little bit more interesting on not on a personal level, but on a design level, because Jett, she just looks like I guess a CEO. Again, I had theories that she that she looked like somebody, but the more I look at it, I wouldn't be surprised if they dropped a bombshell and make it to where she was secretly the granddaughter, or maybe even the daughter of Lysandre. Again, it still wouldn't make a lot of sense considering how old she is, but we still don't know exactly. We don't know exactly how much far into the future where we're going to go. We don't know if there's going to be time travel involved. We don't know if she's going to be a part of that. But we'll just sit and see. And I'm not going to say that she's instantly related to Lysandre. But if there was another person I think she may be related to, I would say probably Cyrus. And the reason why I say that is just because of her eyes and just the shape of her head. She kind of has that jawline of Cyrus if you look at her. And I think that would be kind of poetic, because it would make it more of a subtle relation than a blatant one like what we got in Pokémon Legends Arceus. But now, as we move on, I would like to hit up a little bit on some other Mega Evolutions we maybe get to see. Obviously, with Flygon, we are praying and hoping that is a blatant one. And I think that they're going to make those new Megas more apparent as we go towards the release date, especially considering that they're planning it to be in autumn. At least that was what was said in Japan within their presents. But I think Mega Flygon should be the first one introduced. And like I said, a Mega Pangoro would be nice. A Mega Dragalge would be nice. But really, at the end of the day, it is Game Freak's call. And we already know that we're getting new Megas, but I'm just interested to see which ones we do get. I do feel that we're going to get some Megas for Nidoking and maybe even Nidoqueen, because I don't foresee them just giving Nidoking a Mega and not Nidoqueen, because then Nidoqueen would just be lost and forgotten forever. I mean, really. So, with that being said, I want to hear your guys' ideas down below within the comment section, just so I can just see what you guys think for new megas, because really my mind wanders. I mean, there is a lot. We can go with Fearow, we can go with Hydreigon, Kingdra. There's a lot we can go with, but I'm just trying to think of stuff that would be realistically done. And the more I look at it, Flygon, Dragalge, Pangoro, Fearow, maybe the Nidos. That's what I think, and I'm always up to to new ideas for megas, but I'm also up to new ideas for the mega evolutions for the starters. We never have seen Chikorita have a fairy type move ever, and in the trailer we explicitly see it use a fairy type move called Disarming Kiss, I believe. So it's kind of confirmed now that they're going to get at least either a Mega Evolution where they get Fairy added on, or some type of weird, like, convergent form for that region that also gets a Mega. Which that's really going down the well there. I don't believe that they're going to do both. I think we're going to have the normal evolutions, but they're going to have their own specialty, their own specialty typings and their own specialty designs for the game. And with that being said, obviously, we're going to predict that Chikorita, when it gets its Mega will become Grass and Fairy. Then a lot of people are saying that it's going to be Fire, Dark for Mega Emboar, which I could see. I personally would like to see something interesting like a Fire Steel. That's what I would really like to see. And then for Feraligatr, we get like a Water Dragon or Water Poison. I don't foresee it being Water Poison. I think we would probably get like a Water Dragon, which I think is kind of basic, but it kind of makes sense considering that Meganium is supposed to be, Meganium in general is supposed to be the counter to, to Feraligatr. So it would just make sure that would happen. And then being Fire Steel would help handle with Meganium for the Emboar. So you kind of have that circle again, for being water beats fire, fire beats grass, and grass beats water. You will still have that because you'll have the steel from the Emboar handling the fairy of the Meganium, and then the Meganium's the Meganium's fairy handling the dragon of the Feraligatr. So I think either one would work for each typing. But I think for Meganium, I think it's kind of certain that it's going to be Fairy Grass. So let me know what you think. I think that's a pretty common consensus for that. Mega Evolution is Fairy Grass. But I'm still trying to figure out what we may see as Mega Evolution types for Emboar and Feraligatr. But with that being said, I hope you guys had a good Pokemon Day as well. I know it's the new week. But it's still so exciting, especially when you go to the Pokémon Legends ZA website. It's just so good to see AZ again, and I do look forward to this game. And once you're able to pre-order it, certainly I'm going to be one of the first to get that thing pre-ordered. So I'm really looking forward to the release date coming out. But with that being said, I appreciate you guys watching, my videos. Again, I've been very humble with the views I've been getting. Again, we're at 86 subscribers. We're almost there to 100. I'm really looking forward to it. So, as always, be a chomp above the rest. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and even share and favorite. And I really hope to hear back from you guys. I like interacting with you guys, and you guys tell me your thoughts. So, have a good night, and I'll see you around. See ya.